Recording. Aha, it's recording. All right. So last lesson in biology, we looked at bacterial diseases. This time, what we're looking at is viral diseases. Now, you've got to be very careful with viral diseases. As much as, they're pathogens, they're not living, all right? They're not alive. And the reason they're not alive is they cannot respire. They cannot do anything that all life does. And one of the first lessons we started on was something called Mrs. Gren that looks at how we define something is alive. And one definition is respiration. So viruses are incredibly small. And here's an image of a virus. There you go. This is a virus. Okay. And they are way, way smaller than a human cell and we are an animal. So we've got animal cells that are really big, eukaryotic, and you'll get used to my language. Then you've got bacteria, and then you've got virus. And size-wise, they really did it. So to give you kind of idea of the size, here's a really cool image. I like really cool images, and here's a really cool image. All right. So the big thing you see that looks like a planet that this bacteria is sat on is actually one of your cells. It is huge. All right. And that's the nucleus. And this is a bacteria. It's really, really, really small, but it's alive. It can respire. It has cytoplasm. It is all the things that we class as living. Here's a virus, and this is a T4 phage by the looks of it. It is exceptionally small, and they come in different shapes and sizes. They are not classed as alive, and that's really important, right? The only way it can make a copy of itself is by hijacking or taking over your cells, and that's why we get ill. So there's some key words. So when a virus, like right now, my entire family has a cold. Cold is caused by a virus, the cold virus, okay? And we are the host. It is hijacking our cells. And it's taken over a few of our cells and said to those cells, right, you are making copies of me. And our own cells make copies of it. They then burst out and infect other cells. That's an infection. So an infection is when a virus gets inside you and starts reproducing. We looked at your immune system. An immune system is your body going, well, hold on, we're going to defend ourselves. A vaccine is a medicine that is generally made of a dead virus that gets your body ready and trains your body so in case you get attacked by a virus. You have certain symptoms, and it depends on the type of virus you have. The common ones are fevers, coughs, and sometimes a rash, depending on the virus. Now, transmission is how it spreads. Now, the cold is an airborne virus, okay? It is contagious, meaning it spreads from person to person. An outbreak is when lots and lots of people have a specific virus. The way that I kind of trick students is last week I talked about antibiotics. Antibiotics only kill bacteria. And one of the problems people have is go, oh, I've got a cold, I'm going to take some antibiotics. Well, no, it won't work. A cold is a virus. It is not a bacteria. Antibiotics only kill bacteria. All right. Now, I've covered literally everything. So how they spread, coughing and sneezing, touching surfaces, or even if, when my children are ill, if I give one of them a hug, I'm going to get it. Close contact with infected people. Now, which one of these is caused by a virus? Well, nearly most of them are caused by a virus, okay? The ones that are bacteria are Salmonella, E. coli. Athlete's foot is a fungi, and we're going to look at fungi next week. TMV is tobacco mosaic virus, which attacks plants. It can't attack us, they are specific. All right. what you have per usual, you've got to, as I said in biology, is learn content. You've got to learn all these different words and what they mean. So I've given you some easy questions, some not so easy questions, and some, oh my God, they're really hard questions. And it isn't just about getting them right. It's about trying. And you've always got two things. You can look back at the data that I've given you in hearing writing, but I'm also going to convert this video so you can watch this intro again, especially